All right, ladies and gentlemen, we should be live and about. Let me know if you can hear my voice loud and clear. We have a beautiful audience. And guys, this is 100% live, so I'm looking forward to see all of your beautiful responses in the chat box. There we go. Let's see what we got. I see Josh, Francis, George from Germany, Robert, Phil. There we go. Craig in the house, Thomas. Mike says, hope it shows in detail ability to grab video. Oh boy, we got an explicitly very detailed demo coming up, so you're good on that. Phil says, thank you. Awesome. There's an echo. Let me know if the audio is okay. You should be able to hear me just fine. I have my beautiful blue Yeti mic hooked up. So just give me a good A-okay on the audio, and then we're good to go. Awesome. Perfect. All right, guys, with that being said, let's get this party started. Brand new special training on the fastest way to generate free leads and sales as soon as today, even if you're a complete beginner or never, ever, ever made money online. This is going to be your ticket out, I assure you. Now, guys, right off the bat, what you need to understand, honestly, is that the only thing standing between you and your goals is having a proven method that puts your offer in front of the right person repeatedly. Like, that is it, period. Everything and nothing after that, right? So once you have this part figured out, ladies and gentlemen, you're done. And that is our goal here today, to make sure you have a proven method that puts your offer in front of the right person over and over again. Because at the end of the day, if you can do that, you'll be able to dominate online. Guys, I'm super pumped and super excited. Now, the best part about everything that we're going to show you is without having any marketing experience. So you're all good on that. Now, also, you won't have to start to find clients and leads. I'm actually going to show you how easy it is to make that happen. And last but not least, without spending weeks of learning. So I hope you're excited for that. Now, I'm going to be brutally honest with all of you. I know you want online authority. I know you want a thriving business. I know you want consistent results and have a business that puts food on the table. And I know for a fact that that isn't your first, or this isn't your first swim, right? You've been to webinars before, you've seen product reveals before. What's different, right? You've went down this path numerous times before, and perhaps yet no significant results has happened thus far. You might still feel like a small fish in a pond of sharks. And if that's you, we just like to say always, before we get into the details and this awesome training, just like to say real quick that it's not your fault. We see way too many newbies beat themselves up, question if it's even possible nowadays to get results online. And on behalf of me and Abi, the man himself, award-winning digital marketer, entrepreneur, software mogul, we just like to let you know it is not your fault. The problem is, you might have noticed that yourself as well, and feel free to let us know in the chat that lately there's an how should I say, an supply of tons of what we like to call so-called gurus, people that just all of a sudden flash in the pan, wake up, decide they are the next best thing, and just sell a lot of information, rehash the information and empty promises, and then unfortunately pray or make a lot of people believe that that is their ticket out. But honestly, what you're going to learn today is stuff that we actually have been applying for the longest time, and we've helped students with applying for the longest time. So just know you're in good hands here today, because we know you have a goal, we know you have a dream, and we're going to make it happen. So with that being said, let's dig into some principles. I see someone saying in the chat, Dale says, turn the mic volume up. Oh, I think the mic volume is all good. If not, I'd love to hear more people let me know, but I think we're all good on volume. So maybe it's on your end, brother. I hope not. Now, principle number one is the principle of omnipresence. The easiest way, my dear friends, and I'm going kind of up pace, record speed for you guys. The easiest way to dominate online with your products and services is by popping up everywhere. That's it, right? The reason you buy from the guys you buy is because you see everyone everywhere, right? You see this guy on your timeline, and he's in your email, that you see him there, that you see him there. You can't get around that person. That makes you learn about his offer, learn about his story, about what he's about, and before you know it, you're in his funnel buying left, right, and center. That's how it's done. Now, for the longest time, there was not a way or not an ability for you to have that same effect without spending tons and tons and tons of money. But today we got you covered. Now, number two is also a really important one, is the principle of early adopters, right? The fastest way to make six figures, which in 2022 and beyond, honestly, shouldn't be that hard to do. And I know that might sound strange, but trust me on that, is by delivering a service with virtually no competition, right? If you're an early adopter, the people that made the most money in the space were the people over and over again that adopted the earliest. When the social media hype came out, they were the first ones to offer the service. When crypto came in thing, they were the first ones to buy or create a course on. Whatever new thing came out, the early adopters always win. And today you have a chance to become an early adopter as well. So I'm super excited for you, because after today's training, ladies and gentlemen, you will have expert level marketing skills, which will allow you to get traffic and sales on demand. So I hope you're pumped. Now, for those of you that don't know who the man, the myth, the legend himself, Abi, is, he's pretty much an 8-figure earner. I always say, come on, 100K in 24 hours. That says more than enough. And I think he has beaten that record several times by now. But it just goes to show that, hey, you're dealing with the real deal here. And I'm privileged and happy to be a part of his team. And together we're here on this webinar, going to give you everything you need, spilling all the beans to make sure you are well equipped to dominate starting today, not in 7 days, not in 30 days, not in 90 days, but right after this webinar. So it's safe to say, ladies and gentlemen, I see Laurie saying, can this generate traffic in 24 hours? Yes, it 100% can. Now, what I wanted to say, ladies and gentlemen, is that a lot of trainings, I want you to understand where you're at right now. A lot of trainings focus on information, whereas we know where it's really at is transformation, things that have a direct impact on your life, your way of living, your business, personal, things directly impacting an end result. That doesn't happen with information. That's just, you can read a whole book and nothing will change. But transformation is what we're going to do today. Actionable, practical steps that will help you take things to the next level. I see Laurie asking, what about when I don't have a big following? Good question. Pay very close attention, Laurie, and then we got you covered. Now, we can brag about our results and all that all day long, but what we're most proud of, obviously, is people just like Laurie, just like Dale, and all the other beautiful people here in the chat, you guys actually taking action on everything we say, supplying you everything you need, and just making sure you get results 24/7. That's what we're most proud of, whether it's Maria making 90K from scratch, whether it's seasoned entrepreneurs like Neil Napier, some of you might know him, who we help scale. Come on, right? So I've been doing a lot of talking up until this point. I just want to know, ladies and gentlemen, let me know in the chat box, who is staying until the end? I'll give you about 2 minutes, and if you comment yes in the chat box right now, you will be able to secure an attendance bonus package. So let me know in the chat box, guys. I want to see it. I want to see it. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Yes, 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 yes. I love it. I love it. I love it. Oh, Laurie, Steven, Chandra, George, Kelly, Daniel, Thomas, Lynn, Craig. Wow, wow, wow. Oh, you guys are blowing up the chat. This is amazing. Guys, we're going to have an awesome session. We have a beautiful demo ready to go. So without further ado, I see someone saying, I love this. Someone saying, do you have proof that this is live? Well, I think the fact that I just read out that comment in real time, that says enough, don't it? No, without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's get this party started. Let me grab my slides here. The 3 secrets that I want to go ahead and share with you today is, first of all, lead mastery. I think that's one thing a lot of you are curious about, how to always be in front of your audience and hook them into your offers 24/7. I think that's one of the skills that you must possess in order to make it happen online. Number 2 is the untapped agency, the hidden agency service that gets clients to desperately want to work with you. This is virtually untapped. There's pretty much nobody offering this right now. So you'll be one of those early adopters, like I said, and dominate the market. So kudos to you for investing the time in yourself today to come to this training. And last but not least, instant mastery, how to instantly become an absolute powerhouse starting today. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, let's kick things off. But first, I want to know real quick, which of these secrets are you looking most forward to? Let me know in the chat. Is it number 1, lead mastery? And I think a lot of you will go for that one. Is it number 2, untapped agency? Or is it number 3, instant mastery. I'd love to know which one you are rooting for. I see trees coming in too. Once in the chat. Awesome, awesome, awesome. There you go. Once, two. Wow, the chat is blowing up. You guys are freaking fantastic. I love it. I love it. I love it. All right. But I think the winners, I can't pick. All of them are being chosen. Awesome. All right. Let's kick things off with secret number one. There we go. Lead mastery. How to always be in front of your audience and hook them in to your offers 24/7. Guys, this right now, I'm still not sure how a lot of people are missing it. It is so obvious, right? It's all around us, yet nobody is leveraging it to the point that you can leverage it. And I hope after today you realize how easy it is, and you realize that you should start doing that as of right now, literally today, because this is the way even the big guys are just catching on what to do and how to do it. You've realized it and you haven't applied it yet. So if that doesn't build enough tension, let's make it happen. So let me grab the slides here. I remember trying to do anything and everything to get traffic to my websites and affiliate offers back in the day, right? And I could always barely sleep from excitement and was literally daydreaming about all the sales that were just around the corner. And my initial goal was to make about $3,000 per month with my online business. I thought, hey, if I could do that, that would be awesome. I would be more than happy. But what always really has been the goal is to prove anyone who doubted me that I could make a good living online, right? That I just wanted to show kind of a revenge mode that I was on, that, hey, this is possible. And whoever's doubting me right now, I'll show you who's laughing last, right? That was kind of the end goal. Now, I knew there wasn't an elevator to success. Some of you might have, who know my webinars, know I kind of preached this multiple times. There's no elevator to success, guys. If you still think that, I'm sorry to break it to you. Now, there is, however, a stairs to success, right? Simple step-by-step stairs, stairs, stairs. And these might be long stairs, they might be tiring, but as long as you keep going step by step, you'll get to the end and you'll make it happen. So that was my initial expectation, but my reality showed different, right? Some of you might know these stories where every time I was walking these steps, I would encounter gaps. And with these gaps, it were things like, where do I find my audience? How do I find them? How do I make sure they know me? How do I get in front of them? What do I do if I don't have an ad budget? What do I do if I don't know how to run ads? Right? What do I offer? What do I price? Like very basic questions, you might say, but they would just prevent me from moving forward. Now, I had this genius idea back then to fill in the gaps, and that was by buying a lot of empty promises: $7, $12, $27, $97, $197, bigger, 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 all the upsells, right? Just trying to fill in those gaps so I can continue my path. But every time it wouldn't hold strong, I'd fall flat down on my face, back down, and having to start all over again from scratch. Now, I just want to take a moment and ask real quick, guys, does this roadmap, so to say, sound familiar to any one of you? Let me know in the chat box, because I know I've been through this for the longest time back in the day. Oh my God, more people asking, is this live? I'll say it once and for all, guys, this is live. Yes. Laurie, yes. Sean says sure does. Letitia says yes. Daniel, oh yeah. Anil asking, is this live? Mike says please. There we go, right? So very familiar. And guys, if this is familiar for you, then I know that I'm speaking to the right people. And I'm actually super glad that you're here, because then I can make sure that we actually just break this cycle once and for all. So I hope you are pumped and excited, as excited as I am. Now, here's the thing. I'm gonna ask you a question. I think I know the answer, but I just want to see who's in it to win it. Who wants me to share the simple traffic method that just breeds success story? Let me know in the chat box. Who wants to know the simple traffic method that just breeds success stories? So a whole lot of yeses, 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 left, right, and center. Wow. Guys, I don't know what's going on. You guys are on fire today. It's awesome. Yes, yes, yes. Let me call out some names before you guys think it's not live. I see Craig, Bintai says, Yvonne, Laurie, Daniel, Gord. Awesome. Okay, so let's make it happen, right? Here we go. It's 3 simple steps, right? Now, it's so easy, so underrated, yet so powerful. Now, step number 1 is find the audience. Step number 2 is build the audience. Step number 3 is leverage free traffic. Now, I know what you're thinking right now. You might be thinking, well, it can't be that easy. I've tried this. No, this doesn't work. No, no, no. Well, that's because nobody ever went on live and held you by the hand and showed you step by step by step how this works. Now, what I want you to do before I go and explain these steps in detail, I want you to throw away any preconceived notions, any thoughts you have already on how this works in the garbage can. Because I'm going to teach it to you again from scratch in a way nobody else has ever taught it to you before. So it starts with step number 1, audience finder. That means one thing and one thing alone, find your audience, right? Just find them. Where are they? So we can actually build our audience. When we build our audience, then we can leverage the platform to get in front of them. Now, let's start with step number 1. I'm going to open up my weapon of choice. You can do this on LinkedIn. You can do this on, you name it, right? Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook. There are tons of platforms out there. I'm going to start with the first one. There we go, right? Now, I want to make it interactive. So guys, let me know in the chat, what is your audience? Who are you aiming for? Restaurant owners, local businesses, maybe entrepreneurs? I don't know. Let me know who you are after. I'd love to kind of use you as an example on this live training. So I'll wait for your comments to drop. I see Sean says local businesses. Okay, cool. Anthony says e-commerce. Cool. Business owners, local business owners. Okay, awesome. Okay, so let's say when we go after small business, local business owners, maybe I want to build an audience of restaurant owners, right? Those are definitely small businesses, restaurants, gyms, spas, you name it. All I have to do, ladies and gentlemen, is go to here, type in restaurant owners, right? Go to groups. Come on, guys, this is too easy. There we go. Now, I want to avoid public groups, right? Those tend to be spammy. Not all of them, but a lot of them are just promo, spam, spam, spam. We want to find private groups where there's moderation, real communities where people ask questions, are looking for help, and all of that good stuff. So right here, a private restaurant owners and startup group of 13,000 members. Now, we're not going to go in and spam ourselves and make posts and get kicked out. I just need secret number 1, only states find the audience. Where are they at? So my question to you guys is right now, if I have an offer for restaurant owners, do I find them right here? Are my buyers sitting ducks right here? Let me know in the chat box if that makes sense. Now, once again, I'm not talking about going in and spamming them and spamming the group. That's amateur hour. I'm just asking, did I find my people? Yes or yes? I see, yep, of course, yes, your audience, awesome, right? Same thing if I want to go after gym owners, right? That's also a local business, and I can even be specific per city. Right now, I'm just gonna do it broad. There we go, Gym Owners United, 6.2K members. That's 6,000 gym owners right there, right in front of me. They have a gym. They wouldn't be in that group if they didn't have a gym, right? Oh, let me close that now. So easy enough, right? Now I'll do one more. Someone said e-commerce. Let me go ahead and type in, like, I'll just type a keyword related to that industry. Let's see what pops up. And there we go. This group, you'll have some e-commerce people right there as well. But let's see, public. I don't like public groups. There we go. Ecom dropshipping for entrepreneurs. 128,000 members. It's a community for people striving to create success. If I have an offer or anything that I can help these people with, is my audience right there? Do I find my buyers sitting amongst these 128,000 people? Guys, I need to know if this is making sense. Let me know in the chat box, because if you don't get step number 1, I cannot go to step number 2. Let me know, does this make sense? I see Michael saying brilliant strategy to find your people. Yeah, it's super easy. I don't know why everybody's overcomplicating this stuff. Yes, it does. Great idea. Okay, awesome, right? So first, we just need to know where the hell are the people that we have an offer for. Okay, great. Now, step number 2, my favorite, is build an audience, right? In case you missed it, right here, step 2, build an audience. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to build an audience. Now, what I like to do specifically is go to my friends list, and let's say let me go here. You scroll down, you can create a custom friends list, right? A friends list specifically of the people you're going to add. So go here, you can see I have a lot of different lists of mental health coaches, restaurant owners, health and fitness, roofers, right? So I have a specific segmented list for each kind of niche. Here we go. List name, I would say, for example, let's say I'm going after coaches. Coaches, or just a little bit more generic, digital marketers, right? Just do my list name of digital marketing. Oh, I already have a list with that. Let me just do digital marketers webinar, so you guys know this is for you. Okay, confirm. So now I've created this new friends list. Cool. Now what I can do, since I already know where my audience is hanging out in step number 1, I can now go once again, let's say I'm searching for digital marketing. There we go, I found the group. Perfect, right? This is a real community where people are asking questions, looking for help, sharing stuff, and all I can do or have to do is go here and build my audience. I'm gonna go to the friends section. I'm not gonna spam anyone. I'm not gonna post and promote and get kicked out. I just go here and I'm gonna, you're a digital marketer, you're a digital marketer, so that's 2 already. Let me go down more. You're a digital marketer as well. You do, you do, you do, you do. Boom. And my VA does this for me nowadays, 30 people a day. Boom. That's about 150 a week. We just build an audience. Now I'm connected to all these people who I have an offer for, who I can actually help. Guys, are you seeing how this works? Now, the next step, step number 3, I will get there. What I wanted to show you as well, by the way, if I add a person, what I can do is I can put them in a specific list. Remember, I created this list, digital marketers for webinar. I can add them to that list. Guys, is this making sense? I know it might be a lot to take in, but this is how you build free traffic. Just adding the right people from the right place and building an audience like that. Simple and quick. And then it all comes to step 3, making sure you're in front of them. I see Sean says it does. I need a few more people in the chat there, ladies and gentlemen. I need to know if we're on the same page. I would hate for you to kind of miss this and not get the point. This is how we scale to 30 to 60 to 6 figures over and over again, not only ourselves, but clients as well. I can show you tons of testimonials, people that did this. I'm with you, makes sense, great concept. It does, got it. Yes, 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 wall mind blog. Okay, perfect. So now we covered step 1, audience finder. We covered step 2, build that audience. I see Mike's thoughts, still don't see finding business that need a specific service like trucking. Well, simple. Then we just search the group that needs that. Who needs trucking, right? We can actually look like trucking, jobs and opportunities. Boom, found. Like, come on, Mike. Come on, Mike. It's not that hard. I just showed you how to do it, right? So now the last step, step number 3, is leverage free traffic. Now, here's the thing, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know if you have noticed this lately, but every single platform on planet Earth is now pushing story content. And when I say story content, I mean this right here. This, what you see right here, has become the #1 consumption of content, right? Now, whether it's on Instagram, Snapchat, and even YouTube nowadays. I don't know if you've noticed that. YouTube now got story content. It is getting out of hand. But if you're an early adopter, you see the opportunity. And right now, if you're not equipped with a way to dominate this section, because this is what it's all about. This is what you see right here. This is slowly dying out. This kind of content right here, the written, the images, this is slowly dying out, right? This is where it's all going to. Instagram, by the way, is right now negotiating and thinking about going story only, right? because they see TikTok dominating in that way. Now, all you have to do is when you post a story right here, right? Photo story, text story, you create a video story, you can upload a story. The audience that you've just added will automatically see your story on the top of their line. Especially when you're newly friended, Facebook pushes your story in front of your new friends to show, hey, this is what you're doing, this is what you're about. And when they click on it, it gives an indication to Facebook or to any other platform to understand that, hey, you like to see his or her stories. So every time you post a new story, we're going to put it in front of you again and again and again. And then it all comes to making sure you know what you place here, making sure you are able to dominate this section right here. Ladies and gentlemen, let me know in the chat box, is this making sense? Let me know in the chat box. Yes, yes, perfect sense. Awesome, powerful, crystal clear. Yep. Guys, I kid you not. You see Alex Hermosi, you see Russell Brunson, you see all these guys focus massively on story content. And honestly, the first person that said it since day one was Gary Vaynerchuk, believe it or not. Right? He said it since day one. Do the stories, upload, upload, upload. I see Mark saying, do the other platforms push the stories? Don't want to use Facebook. Yes, Mark. Even LinkedIn, freaking LinkedIn has stories right now. Let me actually pull that up, guys. You might think I'm kidding here. The most businessy platform on earth. That's like, no, we're not gonna play with that childish stuff. We are sophisticated. We are LinkedIn. We don't do that. Even LinkedIn caved in and said, you know what? We have to play the story game. Let me open that up. So right now, if you click on here, you can I have a video in my profile right now. Look at that. Look at that. Even LinkedIn. Oh, let me go full screen. There we go, right? This is my story in my LinkedIn profile right now. So that just goes to show that there's no going around it anymore. All platforms right now are more and more organizing towards and gravitating towards that content. And here's what's even better. Let's see if I can pull that up. Because whenever a platform is making a change to a specific platform or a specific new way, they want to encourage people to use that new feature. So what started happening is there are funds created right now. I'm actually gonna look it up. Facebook billion for content creators. Okay, so Facebook opened up 1 billion. That's just Facebook. YouTube did the same thing. All these other platforms did the same thing. Of funds to pay out to people who leverage this type of content, who leverage reels, who leverage stories. Now you might think, oh, but that's only if you're a big shot and you have a lot of following. No, it's actually specifically for the beginners because they want to make sure people, ordinary people, use this all day long so they can in the end just gravitate completely to that way of consuming their platform, consuming content on their platform. And they need to push the little guys to use it more frequently as well. So every day now, left, right, and center, people just like you, have seen it with my own eyes, a lot of people around me are getting monetized to produce stories and reels on the platforms. So ladies and gentlemen, let me know in the chat box, are you seeing the power of this? And did you just love and understand secret number one? I see, hell yeah, awesome. Awesome, awesome, hell yeah, yes, yes. Very interesting, perfect. Go, 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 says Laurie, sweet, powerful. Now here's the thing, guys. I think you can already tell where we're going with this. Not only can you now leverage this to dominate once you have the, I'm not kidding you, what we're going to give you today, if you're smart enough to take action, The story feed on any given platform is yours. Everybody will be hooked and addicted to whatever you post in your storyline because we're going to equip you with what you need to put in there. Now, I can go and do an entire slideshow and presentation and story about this part here, but I'm just going to give it to you straightforward. Guys, there are businesses out there that are being left behind, that are not adapting as quickly, that are not attending webinars like this to learn about this. So they're still doing the old posting, the little Facebook posts, the updates. And they are happy, more than happy, to pay people just like you who have the skill, because we'll give it to you, and the software to take their story content and place it everywhere at all times. I mean, listen, a business doesn't have time to produce a story every single day. Pick up their phone, film. Then you need to have at least 5 stories into your storyline. They just can't keep up with that. They have other things to do. But if they have someone making sure they have a story on Instagram, on Facebook, on Snapchat, on TikTok, on every single place, every single day, oh, they're more than happy to invest in you because they need to stay with the times. They know their audience consumers are on TikTok. They know their audience consumers are on Instagram. They watch stories. Heck, before I started this webinar, I was watching stories. And that's what I mean by untapped agency. This is a service nobody is offering right now. Guys, is this making sense? I need to know if you're with me on this because I would hate for you to miss out on this. And I'm not sure people realize that right now this is an opportunity for the new guys to rise up. The people that dominated the Facebook posts, the ads, they killed it with copy. Their time, they did it, they made a lot of money, awesome, but it's shifting now. You saw it on YouTube, YouTube Shorts. Heck, let me open up YouTube. Let me show you what I mean. Maybe some of you missed it because it's still not very, very public and open. They're kind of slowly grafting towards it, but here we go. Look at this. This didn't exist till a little while ago. This story format content, right? Right here. You could never consume YouTube videos like this. This wasn't even a thing. And it's only going to get bigger. So guys, with that being said, who wants to see an epic, epic, epic demo from Abi that will show you the #1 tool that will allow you to dominate stories all day long? Let me know in the chat box. Comment, show me. I will bring it up. I'm excited. I'm excited for you. Let's see. Let's go. I do. Yes. Awesome. Awesome. Show me. Show me. Now, guys, there's nobody out there that has created this powerful of a beast to dominate the story timeline and has been this early in the field, right? You're going to be one of the first, and people are going to ask you, how do you do that? Now, there's even a kicker that I haven't even mentioned yet, but I'll save that for the demo. And you're gonna find out there. I'm gonna run the demo. Let me know if you're ready. I see a whole lot of people saying, show me the money, show me. Anthony Zahida, show it. Awesome. Epic Tools, show me. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Let's go. My LinkedIn is service provider page ready. Awesome, show it. All right, your wish is my command. Let's make it happen, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go.
All right, everyone. Give me a 1 or yes in the comments if you can see my screen, if you can see the StoryReel dashboard, and if you can hear me loud and clear. Give me a 1 or yes. All right, awesome. Lots of ones and yeses. Brilliant. Let's jump into StoryReel. Now, originally I planned to do like a really extensive 30-40 minutes long demo, but then I realized the way we have created StoryReel, it is so simple and it is so fast to use. You don't really need to spend a lot of time. So first thing, when you log into your dashboard, you see this little dashboard. You can see all the story videos and all the web stories that you have created. And let me just walk you through the dashboard a little quick. You can go into my accounts and you can check what level it is. You can see and change your password, your email, and all that stuff. You have privacy setting to control your data and everything. You have accounts management based on which version of StoryReel you have. You can manage clients account and team members account. Then you get access to all the upgrades, which is the masterclass, agency rebranding, business finder, templates, catable, client contracts, reseller license, video promo, web hosting, a lot of different things that are included. Now on the dashboard, you can see how many templates you have. Now this account that I have right now has about 94 template because it's a review account that I create for myself. But you'll have an account that will have about like a little over 100 templates, and you'll get access to an account level where you will get about 10 new templates added every month. All right, let's jump into creating. So it's super easy. You log into the dashboard and you click on create story, and then you give your story a name, a campaign name. It could be anything, whatever you want your project to be recognized as. So let's start with real estate staging. All right, then click on next. Now what this will do, it'll take you to a blank canvas area, right? Now if you want to be creative, if you want to have full control over what content you want to share, you don't want to use templates, you have blank canvas, it's perfect. So right over here, let me zoom in so you can see all the options here. So we've got colors, we got gradients, so you can create your own gradients. I'm going to show you how to do it. You can upload your own image, so or you can search from the image. You can upload it here, or you can search from, let's say, real estate staging. Or let's just type real estate, and I search. Now what it's gonna do, it's gonna find all these tons of royalty-free images that you can use as a background, right? So if you see here, this tab is the background. If you mouse over, it's the background. So you can use this as a background. So let's see, I like this one. This is nicer. See if you have something else as well. Plenty of nice images that you can pick from. Let's try this one. This looks fancy. So what's gonna do, let me zoom out. It's gonna add this as a background image, right? Let me zoom out a little bit more. Yeah, so this is the background image added here, right here. Perfect. Yeah, same way you can add videos as well as a background if you don't want a still image. Let me search a video as well. Again, royalty free videos, you can mouse over them to preview. Now since we're on a webinar, the connection speed goes low, so the preview might be a little bit slow, but you can see all these different kinds of videos that you can add. Now this looks nice, but it's not America. Let's see what else can we add. We'll stay. This is Dubai. Actually, I'm in Dubai. Why not use Dubai? Let's use this one. This looks nicer and fancier. But as you can see, this is a brilliant looking story background, just like lovely. Look at it. It's like skyline, aerial view of a city, perfect for house staging, coaches, consultant, or even if you're selling as a service, right? You can even add gifs. You can add patterns, different patterns, or you can upload your own background image or video, whatever you want, right? Then I'm gonna come to templates at the end. I just want to show you how easy it is, even if you do it from scratch, right? Now, next, I'm going to come to templates later. Next, we're going to add headings, some text, right? So we can add a heading, these kind of these are predefined headings, predefined font size, font type, right? But if you want to add more content, you can use paragraph or supporting span content as well. So let's say this. So I select this layer, and if I click over here, I can add my text. Real estate staging masterclass. Let's say I have a course about real estate staging, right? Let me remove this space. Then let me zoom out a little bit so you can see. I can increase, decrease this. I can just do this, and it's perfect. Now, let me make it a little bit smaller. I'm about perfection. Okay, this is great. Now I can change can try different fonts if I want, a bunch of different fonts to play with. You can, yeah, this looks like more like a fancier one, so we'll stick with this font. You can increase the font size if you want. Just type let's make it 25. 25 looks alright. Let's drag and drop it a little bit. Yeah, this is perfect. Now we can bold it if we want. We can make it italic. We can make everything capital. We can remove the italic. We can underline it, right? Now I can change the font color to whatever I want. See right here. These are some predefined colors, but if you click on it, you get the color picker as well, so you can choose whatever you want. Let's try something golden if we can. Yeah, this looks nicer. Ooh, yeah, fancy. Okay, perfect. If I want, I can add a background as well, right? So if I click on this, it's gonna add some sort of a background to it, like this. This looks nice, purple and this. You can add border as well if you want a little bit of it, you know. But I'm not a fan of borders, to be honest. So I'm gonna leave it as it is. You can change the color of the border. You can add shadows. I want to add some shadow definitely. Let's add some white shadows. There we go. So let me show you how shadows look like. So let me zoom in a little bit. Hang on. There you go. So you see this shadow thing, the white shadow that's just being added. That's what shadows do. Right, perfect. So we've got this story right here, perfectly created. Now, of course, I can add a lot more stuff. I can go into image library over here, and I can search for, let's say, let's try luxury. See what we come up with, because we're like, luxury real estate staging. Anybody who doesn't know what real estate staging means, essentially, it's furnishing your apartment or your house or your villa so you can sell it at a higher price. That's what real estate agents do. So now I've added this image, and I can drag it and put it here. Now if I want, I can make it smaller a little bit. And then let me add another image. Oh, I just changed it. Sorry. You need to click outside. Okay, let me just drag it down a little bit. Or let me leave some space. Then I'm going to click outside on the blank canvas. And then I'm going to add another image. Perfect. Oops. Let me select this. And I'm going to drag it here. And I'm going to make it a little bit smaller. And then I can add more text. Let's say I want to add more text. So I'm going to do it here. I'm going to keep this here. I'm going to add some text like create homes like these. Right? And I'm going to add white text on a purple background. Or another background. Let's try this. Yeah, something like this. Then I've got this story created. Again, this is just like not a really beautiful looking, but it's functional, right? It gets you. You can add background audio, like a voiceover if you want. So you can choose from all these different languages and accents that we have, tons and tons of them, right? And it's super easy. The text is pre-added, so you don't have to copy paste and write it. It's gonna create and add it to it. You can even translate the text into different language. Let's say if I want to do Dutch, right? It's gonna translate this text into Dutch, and then then you can use one of the Dutch language translator for voiceover to do it. Now, if you have sonority, you can connect your sonority and add that and add background music to it. So if I want, I can add this background music. So every time the story loads, there's gonna be this background music playing all the time. I don't know if you can hear it. It's a bit mild, but yeah, this background music is added, right? I can even upload my own voiceover if I want, or you can record your own voiceover right from the dashboard. Now we got two other elements, the elements and the add-ons. The elements is where you can add some icons, right? So, let's say you want to add it as show it that one of these images is a YouTube video. So you can add this image and you can make it smaller. Yeah. And then you can just drag it. Let me make it a little bit bigger. Okay, perfect. And let me just drag it here. So now it looks like it's a YouTube video, and we'll ask users to click on it. Now, you see this image, and do you see this add link? I can turn this on and add my YouTube video link. Boom. Now, this link will only work if I publish this story as a web story. I'll show you that in a minute. But you got a bunch of these icons. You can search a lot more icons. And then we've got 3 interactive stuff, and we're adding a couple more. So once you get access to it by tomorrow or day after tomorrow, you'll see a lot more interaction, like call to action, Twitter, buttons, more things. But you can add polls, you can add a button, and you can add location. So if I click on this, it's going to add this button. Now you can customize the button as you want. You can change, you can add the color, you can customize it, add a link right over here if you see at the bottom right corner. Now if you want to delete some elements, as you can see, we've got this delete slide button, delete element button. So this little panel helps you control all these elements. So if you want to delete something, you can delete that, right? And right here, you can preview it over here. You can delete this slide if you want. You can duplicate this slide. You can add another slide in front, and you can add another slide at the back. That's how stories look like, right? So this is our, let's say, our first slide, and we're creating a story for the web. Let me add a call to action location just to show you. Let's say Orlando, right? So I type this. This is a location one. So if you see here, let me change the font color so it becomes a bit more visible. There you go. So when you publish as a web story and somebody clicks on this, it'll open Google Map and open Orlando. So you could literally put your own business address in here, right? And when they click on it, it's going to open the location to your office or your store or wherever it is, right? So that's one way of promoting your business on web and on social media as well. Now we got a bunch of settings. You can add watermarks, you can add logos, you can decide how long the slide is going to be. So it's selected as 5 seconds, but you can make it like 15 seconds. I recommend maximum 15 seconds is good. You can decide if you want to keep it mute or not. Right now we don't have any voiceover, so there's nothing to mute except the music. So you can increase, decrease the volume. So if you add voiceover, you can make voiceover to be 100 and music to be 10. So there's a background music and voiceover both playing at the same time. What we can also do is publish this as a web story or export it as a social media, which will be rendering it as a video. Now, if you want to publish this as a story, web story, you can add more pages, right? Let me show you how. So I click on add this little plus button. It's going to add another slide. Slide 1, slide 2. Now this is blank. Now if I don't want to customize this from scratch, we've got these hundreds of beautifully designed templates, and we're adding tons new templates every single day. Hundreds of these templates are here. You can search from them and you can add more template. Now look at it. This template is already created. It's added. It's beautiful. It's perfect, right? And you can change everything in this template. You can change this image. You can change the text. You can write your own name. You can change this text to whatever. You can write your phone number. You can write your email, your website link, and everything. And what happens next is when you play this, so it'll load this slide first, and then next it'll load this slide. Sounds good? Now you can even add animations to all these elements. So let's say for this image I want to add animation. So I'm going to go up here. Let's first change the filter, right? We've got a bunch of these filters for all the graphics, for all the text. So you can change these filters to make the image look different, right? See, it's just one click and you can change how the image looks. So if you want something more professional or like grayscale-ish, you could do that. More bright if you want. If you want to keep it black and white, you could do that. Next, you can add animations. You can preview it as well. So let's select the element first, and then we've got a bunch of these animations. So it's going to be like a fade in animation. Every time you play it, it's going to be fade in. Now you can make it longer as well. If I make it 2 seconds, so it's going to be a little bit slower, right? You can make this as well 2 seconds slower, right? So you can change these kind of animation. Let me change this back to 1 second. Quick, faster one so we can preview them. So we've got a bunch of these animation styles that you can play with, and you can do that for any element that you see, like this. And when you preview it, it's going to look exactly like that. So if I go back here and I don't want this slide, I can click on delete button. Oh, that's just the element. I can click the delete button over here, and it's going to delete that slide. So now this is just one slide left. And again, I can preview it, and it's going to show me all the animations that I've added or whatever changes that I made. Now this is going to be a web story. Now if you want to publish it, you can click on render over here, and it's going to start rendering the video. Now you can even add a slide before this. So again, this is your first slide. This was your first slide. Now we've added another blank slide, and you can add another template here, right? Now, if I go here, add another one, so this is going to add another third slide, and I'm going to add this one, little text here. So I've got like 3 different slides. Now I can publish all of these as a video slide, add content, add interactive elements like I showed you, change the background, customize the background. Like if I don't like the background here, I can change whatever I want. As you can see, I can change the background image. I can add gradients if I want. If I click on it, I can do a little bit of a gradient play here, like this. Or I could add an image as well as the background. Since it's a real estate thing, I can add that. I could again add a video. Where's my new favorite video? Change all these different animations and video clips that you can add, you know. And once you're done playing with it, once you're done customizing it, changing whatever you wanted to add in here, you can go to publish. Now, publish has 2 options. Publish it as a web story and a social media story. So let me explain you the difference. So web story essentially means it's going to give you a link that you can share on social media, put it on your website. You can embed it on your website, on your blogs, or just leave the link as it is, and Google will start indexing it. Now, when Google indexes them, automatically you will start generating traffic to your options. And now, the coolest thing about web story is like there's no SEO optimization right now. Google will automatically find these stories and start showing them on their mobile searches, right? So let me show you how web story publishing works. So you click on this, you give it a title, real estate staging, right? And you can select your language. You can write your name if you want. You can upload logo or in favicon if you want. You can go to SEO. Now this is where you add a little bit about your keywords and tag, just a little bit, like just to give a basic idea about what this story is about, real estate staging. So I can just copy paste all that stuff. You can add Google Analytics. This is something I recommend to add if you want to get a lot more traffic, because Analytics really just tells Google like, okay, we just published a story, go pick it up. They will come and crawl it. And then once you're done, you can either publish it on your own domain. We've got instructions here how to add your own domain, right? So it could be like yourname.com/story1, or you could just publish it on StoryReel on our domain. That's it. Now, once you're done playing with it, what's going to happen, it'll automatically save the story. You don't have to save it. So all your changes are automatically saved, right? Now, if you want to publish it as a video story, right, for social media, you click on export for social media, right? Now, the only thing that's going to happen is when you add interactive stuff like locations or polls, those will not be included in the videos because the video, which is MP4, does not really support that sort of stuff. So it'll remove those, and then it'll just render the video and let you download that video. Now, when you publish it on Instagram or YouTube Shorts or TikTok, all these platforms allow different kind of interactive elements that you can have to add using their own app, right? So what that does, it gives you more visibility. So yeah, that's how StoryReel works. It's super, super easy. You can see all the stories you have created, all the videos that are rendering, all the web stories that you have created. You can search from them, and the rendering is stupidly fast. We've added such amazing new technology with rendering. You can connect your Facebook and YouTube account and publish your videos, your stories directly into Facebook groups, pages, profiles on your YouTube channels. If you have Sybit, ScriptReel, TrimReel, or LiveReel access, you can use our other apps to do a lot more. And we've got a detailed help and tutorial section right built inside the application that you can access and learn more how to use StoryReel for your stories and web story creation processes, right? And yeah, if you have any questions at all, you can always reach out to our support team by clicking on this little bubble up here. Or let me just zoom in, or you can just email us at support@ynesx.com, and our team will help you with whatever questions you have, whatever help you need. So how many of you think this is cool? How many of you think you can create at least 4 new stories every single day, 4 videos, and then same stories as a web story, and then publish all 4 of them every single day on 4 or 5 different social media platforms: TikTok, YouTube Shorts, Instagram stories, and Facebook stories. 4 of these. If you do that every day for like a week, you can easily start generating 1,000 to 2,000 visitors to your websites, to your offers. And that's a lot of money if you ask me. So how many of you think this was easy to use, this was cool? Give me a 3 in the comment if you think this was cool, if this was easy to use, and you think you can create stories with you. Awesome. Lots of threes coming in. Awesome. Okay, over to you, Raheem.
Wow, wow, wow. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Avi, man. That was such an amazing, detailed demo. I mean, I've been to a lot of webinars and they just show a little bit of the highlights here and there, but my man went all in, showing you every little bit, leaving no stone unturned. Now, I saw a few people that unfortunately, I think you guys were on mobile, couldn't see the demo, but you were cool enough to just stick around and wait until the slides pop back up. So I appreciate you guys as well. But guys, this is powerful, right? There's no doubt in my mind. Like Abby just said, just post 4 stories a day. 4 stories, it will pick up speed. My buddy Adam Scott, I'll link to him later on. I'll look him up on Facebook. He started last week. He right now has more traffic, more eyeballs, more leads than ever in his online career. Stories right now have some sort of magic algorithm to them that they just rapidly take off. So, in case you missed kind of the highlights from this demo, especially for the people that couldn't see it, I'm just gonna go over real quick, right? The top 10 things. A lot of Lars's stories are like Facebook in 2016. Yeah, exactly, right? Back when it was all new, all fresh. Um, let's see. Chandler says, can you explain more on the web stories? Yeah. So probably Abby will answer it as well, but I'll do it really quick as well. It's basically Google loves it when you have new and fresh content on your timeline, on your website all the time. That allows you to rank really quick, allows you to get seen a lot. Now, there's no easier way than to just upload a new story each time on your web, right? That indicates to Google that, hey, this man is just producing new stuff over and over again. There we go, there we go, there we go. Awesome. So let me just go over the top 10 things that just Ami crushed it with saying. Let me go up a little bit. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. So these are, ladies and gentlemen, the reasons you just can absolutely not miss out on this. If you just want to make sure you catch the wave early on and just be on the front line of getting results now that it's easy again, it kind of the how should I say, it started over again, right? It's starting over again. Every so many times, there will come a new way so the beginners can once again thrive and new elites, new top marketers are being born, and the new guy can win again. So the old ones, they either die out, right? We see this also with just in real life. You have digital marketers now. Before that, it was if you were the most seen guy or gal on TV, you won the game, right? And then there came a new opportunity where the newbie can come on and do Facebook. Then it came a new opportunity where the newbie can come on and dominate Instagram. Now, everybody that missed out there, they went to TikTok and they're dominating there. And that cycle just repeats over and over again. And right now, you are in the front of a new cycle. So with the first one, this is a good one to answer the question as well. You will gain massive SEO benefits from Google because Google loves web stories, like I just said, because they're the future of content. They give more love to these in the rankings and they live forever. You can take advantage of this free traffic for your own business. Number two, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to go over these rapidly quick, and I want you in your mind to understand and see how this will work for your business. Doing this, it will save you tons of time and money because you won't have to pay for multiple softwares. You won't have to pay monthly. You all are going to get such an amazing deal on this. It's insane. Spending massive amounts on videos, stock footage, not to mention hours to create just one video. StoryReel gives you all of that in one place and only takes minutes to churn out a video story without any headaches. Now, on top of that, ladies and gentlemen, what I wanted to mention is not too long ago, I was looking for stock footage, and some videos cost like $60, like 5-second video, $60. Now, come on, you're going to get tons of high quality videos with StoryReel that just all included for free. Now, number three, ladies and gentlemen, is more content. Obviously, more means more traffic. I will assure you 100% that if you start posting just one story a day, starting today, which is done in a couple of minutes with StoryReel, you're gonna see there's no way on earth nobody sees your story. That just doesn't happen because Facebook and any other platform for that matter is obligated to push it, to put it in front of other people, right? So you're guaranteed to get views. Now, those are going to convert into sales because you'll be able to create such astonishing stories. So the person that can put out the most quality content will always win. By having hundreds of videos working for you instead of just a few like the competition, you can be seen in more places by your audience, which means more traffic with less work, right? Now, on top of that, engage audience with short attention spans. One of the big reasons why stories pop off because it's something that keeps the audience attention. It's short. They don't really have to read. They don't have to put effort. They just click, open, watch, and they're on, right? It's about 15 to 30 seconds max. And that's just enough in today's fast digital space, right? Because attention is now especially the new currency online. And that's why I said Gary Vaynerchuk, for those of you that know him, has been preaching this for years now, but now it's more true than ever. Now, number five, one app to use for all networks. I think that goes without saying. No Adobe this and then screencast this, and then you need that app to edit it. It's just all in one. Number six, we have get loads of consistent free traffic because with video stories, you can generate a lot of free traffic fast. By using these stories, you can bolster any business quickly and start seeing results in just days. I showed you this in the secrets early on in the webinar. We went on, and all you have to do is just build an audience for free. Just find out where they hang out, add them, start uploading stories, and they will immediately start seeing those stories, right? They can't get around it. Facebook will put it in front of them and say, hey, this person has this story. And if that cover of that story is engaging, interesting, they'll click on it, right? So super easy. I see Jennifer saying, can you explain the difference between stories and web stories? So you can also place stories on your own website, which is a skill that nobody else pretty much has. You can put it on a client's website. So you know the little story icons that usually is only available on, for example, Instagram, right? On the top, you see all those stories. You can now have those same story icons on a website, right? Now, on top of that, number seven makes marketing a lot easier. No need to hire expensive copywriters. I'm not even gonna go over this, guys. Once you have these stories up and running, you're off to the races, right? Abby just showed a beautiful demo, drag and drop, boom, produce, and watch people open up the story and be engaged and intrigued by what you post. Stand out from the competition. Well, that is a big one. There's, like I said, you guys are going to be the early adopters. Literally nobody's leveraging this to the point that you will be able to leverage it right now. And you can create free mini courses that lead to purchases, right? Something we see a lot of our beta testers and students do is they share some golden nuggets, some value in their story, and then redirect to an offer, to an opt-in page, and all that good stuff. And last but not least, you can obviously run exclusive promotions for your stores. Share your promotions with your audience and give them limited time deals that they can't find anywhere else. Great for boosting revenue and injecting cash into any business whenever you need it. Here's a quick hack, guys. For those of you that don't know, especially on social platforms, a story usually is available for 24 hours, right? Then it's gone. So when you make a post, a story post, and you say, when this story is gone, the offer disappears. Watch how many people run and grab whatever you have to offer because they know the coupon code expires when the story is out, right? It is a lifetime timer. The next day, there's no story. So people definitely don't want to miss out on that. Super powerful, works every time. So I just wanted to cover those 10 things for you guys. Now, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to ask you a question. I see a lot of beautiful questions that you guys are asking. Obvious answering one of them one by one. I'm trying to answer a few while we're at it. Um, there we go. There we go. Now, what I want to ask you is, what if each of these steps is all taken care of for you? You don't even have to think about it. I mean, we're giving you everything plus the training to dominate, not just be good at it, average, mediocre, okay, but dominate the story feed and create a powerful omnipresence for yourself and clients. If we do that for you and with you, we gave you the tools and everything, do you see yourself getting more leads and sales? Just give me a quick yes if you do. If yes, then what I'm about to show you next is for you. If no, then I hope you enjoyed this training and you're going to watch a lot of stories from other people that will be dominating and popping up on your feed all day long. I see yes, yes, yes. Hell yes, that would be amazing. Yes, awesome. Thomas, Latasha, Les, Tanvir. Um, awesome, awesome. Let's go, let's go, says Laurie. Perfect. All right. So if you said yes, you guys are freaking fantastic. Pay very close attention, right? Who wants to know every little thing you're getting if you get the special bundle deal today? Now, while you guys give me the A-OK, I'm going to go ahead and get the special bundle page ready. That's nowhere available yet. Only first time being shown on this webinar. And guys, I'm going to tell you, if you thought you were just getting a little software that creates some stories, oh boy, are you wrong. You're going to get the whole 9 yards and beyond. So I'm pumped. I'm excited. Let me drag this in here for you. Let me scroll down a little bit. Boom. There we go. All right. So woo, look at that list. Let's go over it, guys. You're going to be equipped. And when I say dominate, I mean absolutely being able to demolish anyone out there that's trying to do something with stories. You'll have them left, right, and center. So here you go. First of all, you get StoryReel Premium, commercial usage license, obviously. That's included. You can create stunning looking stories, vertical videos using hundreds of templates or blank canvases, create web stories using templates or blank canvas. So for those of you, once again, who don't know what web stories are, it's literally having stories on your website embedded, right? Super powerful. Publish web stories on your own domain or our domain. Create 100 videos and web stories, easily to edit vertical stories. Pick from 100 story templates, and this is, by the way, going to be more since you're going to get the special webinar deal today. We're going to up these often. Each template is 100% customizable and can be used for any niche. Create interactive web stories. Oh, come on, it doesn't get better than that. You can add polls in your stories, meaning you can ask people, right? And I do this all the time in my story timeline as well. That's why I tell people, hey, who wants access to this? And I put a poll, yes or info. And the fun thing about that is, quick golden nugget for you, both answers are basically a yes. It's either yes or give me info, right? So you'll be able to create such powerful stories as well. Add quizzes in your web stories, add Twitter feed in your web stories, add call to action buttons. People can watch your story and immediately click and go to any offer you have ready for them. Access to millions of images, access to millions of video clips in video library, access to hundreds of fonts. Come on, guys, access to thousands of background music and music library. Upload your own images, video clips, music, or voiceover. Text-to-speech features with tons of language and accents. Create longer videos. Use loop features so things kind of go over and over again. Use reel merge feature to join multiple videos into one longer video. Add swipe up and other CTA animations on all web stories. And this is really powerful because on Instagram you can only do this if you have 10,000 followers. One-click publish on Facebook pages, groups, and profiles. One-click publish on YouTube. Create years, I'm talking come on, guys, years worth of web stories for all social media sites. While the other person is still thinking about what am I going to post tomorrow, you're already creating content for next year because it's that fast and that easy. Create and publish 1,000 stories in total, rendering stories 720p or 1080p, export stories as animated GIFs, download stories videos to your own computer, create or edit stories and templates, all your own call to actions links into other pages, no monthly or setup fee. Unlike other tools that are out there, they'll charge you monthly until you literally run out of money. Create and publish stories for your clients and make money. Detailed and easy to follow video and PDF tutorials. We're completely GDPR compliant, 24/7 dedicated support. Special launch week offer, guys. After this opportunity that you get here today, it's going to go to a monthly price, and it's only going to get more expensive after that. Newbie friendly, very easy to use. No need to connect any paid API. No need to create any app. Create, publish personalized stories for your followers. 100% control over everything. Grow your fan pages, Instagram, guys. you know where it's at. Established an evergreen product with regular updates, 100% white hat, cloud based. Whoo! Guys, this is just the first thing you're getting. Now, let me know in the chat box, are you loving the offer so far? Let me know in the chat box because it's only about to get crazier. Are you loving the offer so far? Because it's only going to get crazier after this. When I said traffic, leads, and sales will never ever be an issue for you ever again, we meant that from the start. I see, yes, I love it. Yippers, yes, yes, getting very interesting. Zayida says, sounds great, Raheem. Awesome. Right, let's carry on. Here we go. Next one is you obviously get everything here included. Now, where I said 100, right? 100, we're going to make it unlimited. So since you're a part of this special webinar deal, the opening webinar special, you're going to get unlimited access. So forget about all the caps and the numbers I meant. You'll be able to create unlimited story videos, unlimited web stories, unlimited publishing, unlimited custom domains, 50 additional stunning video templates, and you get 10 new templates monthly. So listen, we do stories all the time ourselves, right? I mean, we practice what we preach. So whenever we see, hey, these 10 work really well, really engaging, we send them over and upload them into your account. We're like, hey guys, use these right now. This works. So you'll always be able to captivate your audience, even if they don't know you, haven't heard about you. When they see your story on top, which they will, you have people clicking and watching all day long. For different niches, we're adding new niches all the time. Faster rendering, create longer stories up to 30 slides. Once again, you can use Reel Merge to connect videos with each other. You can trim videos because you'll get our StoryReel video shaper, 75 plus animation styles, 65 plus video transition styles. This really makes it cinematic, like you're producing some Hollywood content. You can share on Instagram and TikTok. With the normal version you can do that, only YouTube and your web stories. I think this right here, Instagram and TikTok are added, which is obviously right now one of the hottest platforms. Account manager, a dedicated account manager, and priority support. You got someone making sure everything is okay 24/7, and a newbie friendly templates included. Now, there are some bonuses, but I'm gonna save them for the last. And firstly, going over what you're also going to get with the professional. You're going to be able to remove all the watermarks. You definitely want to do that, right? You don't want to have a story where it says StoryReel, even though it's cool for us, right? Free branding, but come on, you want to be able to have your own stuff on there. So we're gonna allow you to remove that watermark. You get a professional story editor, international voiceovers, and 20 different languages. More adding soon. Professional voiceovers, 50 new voice accents, one-click multilingual video translation, 100 plus languages, and story traffic, generate viral traffic to stories. This is something that you definitely, once you log in, immediately want to go and check out. Now, if you thought that was it, guys, we're just getting started. When I said traffic and sales is going to be the thing that is going to be the easiest for you to generate, we meant that. Here we go. You're going to get the business edition because, ladies and gentlemen, there are going to be so many people that are going to ask you, can you do this for me? Can you make sure we have stories, captivating stories for our audience, whether it's a local business or whether it's an established entrepreneur? They want that same thing. So we're going to give you an agency license, a done for you reseller license, virtual team and team member access, video clients finder app, so you can actually find clients that need this service or that would love this service. We simply use a keyword and it spits out potential clients on a silver platter with all their connection details. 6 stunning and compelling video commercials to actually sell your clients. You don't have to do it yourself. Video marketing agency website costs $2,500 for us to build this website for you guys. You're gonna get this just done for you. Custom PayPal checkout, add featured samples of services offered. If you have any additional services, you can add those in there as well. Add client testimonials, allow clients to schedule appointments with you. You get 5-year web hosting included, so you don't even have to pay for web hosting. Can it get even crazier? You're also going to create client review accounts and done for you client contract templates. Guys, you are literally set to absolutely dominate online. Now, the masterclass, this is where I want to make sure each and every one of you that gets this today, and I just, and not even for me or for our sake, but just for your own sake, if you ever wanted to finally just break through, I hope that you make a sound and smart decision here today, because every single one that joins, we're gonna handpick them and actually dump them into our masterclass to make sure you get results, right? Because there are a lot of great softwares out there, but sometimes, like, no matter how good the software is, you still mess it up. I don't know how you guys do it. You still mess it up. No, we don't want to take any chances. We want to make sure you're happy with your purchase and that you actually see all the traffic, the leads, the promotions, the sales that you'll be making. So we're going to put you into our masterclass. We put that together just for you, special webinar opener. You get social media story masterclass, using stories for marketing masterclass, more benefits of stories and how to use them. This is really next level. Our maximum effect methods. Once you know this, like, you're unstoppable. Instagram stories for business, Facebook stories for business, Snapchat stories is pretty powerful right here. Nobody really uses this in the way you'll be able to do that. How to create better stories, advanced techniques in selling, the rest of your strategy, how to put all of this into action, right? Because listen, this is all info, but info on its own won't do you any good. How do you now use it? That's what you learned here. How do you now go out there and what buttons do you click to see the results? Learn precisely what a story is, learn how to create them, learn how to have a huge success with emphasis on huge, using stories to grow your audience and learn how to increase brand loyalty and how to promote yourself using stories just like major brands do. And a lot of brands are just using stories alone to go big. And one story just gets reposted and goes viral, right? If you post stories long enough, one of them is bound to just get picked up and shared and shared and shared and shared over and over again, right? So guys, I hope you're loving the offer so far, because it's time I'm going to dive into the additional things that you're getting. If you thought it was done, it's not done yet. For those of you that don't know CourseReel allows you to create video courses using AI. So if you ever wanted to create a course on any topic, right? Maybe you want to create a marketing course, a weight loss course. I don't know what you want, right? And I know some of you already have it, so you know how great it is. Look at that. Lori says it's great, awesome. Greg says I have this already, lol, right? So for those of you that missed out on it, you're gonna get CourseReel right there. It allows you to create just courses using AI. It's super simple. Give it a keyword and it spits out a full-blown course by kind of studying the interwebs and all that good stuff. It's very professional. And obviously Sonority just allows you to take your stories and audio specifically to a whole new level with amazing sound effects, trims, and all of that good stuff. Guys, I'm telling you, stories is where it's at right now. Stories is the way of marketing. And just give it a little bit of time and you'll see these platforms only story only, and you'll just be so unhappy that you didn't jump on it the moment when you were able to take this and go viral. Right now, here's the thing. We're gonna give you some fast action bonuses, exclusive add-on, ready-made client contracts, done for you lead magnets. So on a story, you usually want to give away a lead magnet to get a lot of opt-ins. We're gonna give you done for you lead magnets and done for you Facebook ad copy templates. If you want to use those, you have those included. Those are proven to work each and every time. So let me go here and show you a few more bonuses that we added. Now, this is my favorite bonus, by the way. What you get is our advanced analytics and reporting, free cloud storage, because man, you're going to create a lot of stories and videos. You got to host them somewhere. We're going to give you free cloud storage. You don't have to pay for anything. Now, my favorite of all time, ladies and gentlemen, I just know if you go through this one, it's a done deal. You're going to get TikTok traffic generation for internet marketers. You're going to get that as a bonus. And oh my God, TikTok right now, I don't know what it is, but its algorithm is on fire. I cannot be the first one to tell this to you. And you might have ignored it. You might have think it's only crazy kids dancing. And yes, I thought the same thing until I saw my own clients, my own students actually coming back to me and saying, hey, um, we're using exactly what you taught us on TikTok right now. And it is blowing up, which they convinced me to get back on it and dominate it. So there you go. You get WordPress tube leads and our underground traffic sources. We always add new traffic sources that we know that work. You're gonna get access to them as well. I see someone saying this is the best bundle or one of the best packages I've ever seen. Awesome, Sean. Now, with that being said, I'd love to know from more people, guys. Do you think this is one of the best packages you've seen this whole year, right? With emphasis on, come on, stories is now the new way of marketing. And like the old heads, and no offense, right? We're old ourselves as well. We've been at it for a while now, but they're still not really catching up to it. They still need to learn. They've been kind of set in their ways of how they do things. Write a nice copy, post, make an ad. But the consumers, they move different now. they move different. They want to see some engaging story. They want to click, they want to listen, they want to watch lives. It's a whole different way of marketing, and they're starting to see that. But it allows the newbies to break through now, and it's happening in front of your eyes over and over again. I see Laurie saying like a sniper package, awesome, real current on point product. That's what I like to hear, Craig, and that is exactly what it is. Now, here's what I'm going to do as a bonus. And since you guys stayed until the end and you commented yes that you're going to stay until the end, kudos to you. We're going to give you a special webinar only bonus, which we're also going to give you free StoryReel the Legacy Bundle, which is a 2019 version, which is very relevant still to this day. But right now it is priced at 297 yearly, but you're going to get it for free, and that comes with 300 done for you video stories already that are ready to convert, right? That is, and back then stories wasn't really that much of a thing, so yeah, it was slowly getting there, but what the algorithm was not fixed yet. TikTok wasn't even, I think, really heavily used yet. But the videos we created back then are still super powerful. So we're gonna hand this over to you. I see someone asking a good question, Mehrun. Can you email out stories? Yes, you can also email stories. And as a matter of fact, that is a very smart way to captivate your audience. So with that being said, guys, I think there's only one question left that you want to know, and like, what's the price tag on this, right? It must cost a gazillion dollars. Such a relevant, up to date, brand new offer. Come on. Right? Now, guys, if I would tell you, if I show you the invoices, the statements on the software development and the research and all the websites and the creation and the teams that have been put into this, you would run away in the other direction. As a matter of fact, I would run away. I still have nightmares about it, because putting something together of this quality, come on, it's just not cheap, right? So I would say normally if we charge any other business owner to have this or to allow them to get just a piece of what we're offering here today, the total investment to turn them into an expert story marketer, because that's what you're going to be, would be at least $5,000, no penny less. Because being able to produce high quality stories back to back right now is priceless. It is the currency of marketing right now. Anyone who can do that is on the top of his game. Even if it's complete beginner, they are already way ahead than some of these seasoned entrepreneurs. So that's the investment when we release it to the general public. Now, because you're taking action during the special launch training, you know the whole 9 yards. It's not 997. It's not that. We are dropping the price down to a more affordable price. And I just want to know if you guys think, is that a pretty fair price, seeing what you all get in the whole 9 yards? Do you think, all right, 350 for everything plus the masterclass plus the 297 yearly version for free, you think, all right, that's a pretty fair price considering I get a website that usually costs 2,500. They put in, I don't know how much in software and development cost for this puppy, and me being able to dominate and go viral and have a surface and a skill that nobody else can have, a one-time payment of 350, yeah, that's pretty fair. Let me know in the chat box, do you think that's a fair price? Because if you do, I have something special for you. I see Sean saying 350 is fair, still steep. Okay, I love the honesty. Ken says yes, that will be a fair price. Awesome. Yes, fair price. Max Anthony says fair price, and it is a fair price. Stacy says it's fair. Craig says lower, please. I hear you, Craig. Yes, fair, but I love it. I love it. So honestly, this should be the price, and this is going to be the price ASAP, right? Like Lori says, it's such a large package. It is, right? Maroon says, do you need to go on video to create the stories? No, just leverage our templates that are engaging and ready to go. So this is definitely a fair price, and this is what the price is going to be. Now we're going to do you a solid, but we can't do this for everyone, right? So we have a special bundle price plus a coupon discount for the next 20 freaking 5 people. So wherever you are, make sure you're ready, because the moment the link drops, the coupon is available for 25 people. If you miss out, you miss out. I don't know what to tell you. Right? Only thing I do know is this is a skill that right now, nobody really has mastered down. Nobody's really focusing on. They're trying, but they don't have a tool. There's no wildly known software yet that focuses on this, even though the whole internet is gravitating towards this way of marketing. Ladies and gentlemen, right now you can grab the whole 9 yards for just 247 one-time payments. You get the masterclass, the bundle, everything I mentioned from start to finish. Comment link in the chat box if you want to secure your spot and get the link to secure your package right now. Comment link in the chat box. I already see a few people. There we go. More link. Yes. Awesome. So like I said, this coupon code 25 coupon codes available, and it's gonna put $50 off. So right now it's 297. If you go to the actual page, I'll go to the page as well. And let's see. Let me go here. Boom. When you go to the page, all you have to do is scroll down, copy the coupon code right here, story bundle, right? Click on buy now. We're gonna create so many success stories. It's insane. The moment you're in, we're going to make sure you start dominating. Just copy the paste here, click on apply, and watch the price magically drop down. Now, this is only available for the next 25 on this live webinar. So I sure as hell hope to see you on the inside, to see you leverage this, because this is a chance for the newbies to once more get free traffic. The algorithm is at its prime, at its peak right now. You can produce content to any audience and get in front of them. All you need is making sure you can produce volume, high quality, engaging stories. And this is the best way to do it, period. So guys, let me know in the chat box if you were able to get that link. I see a whole lot of people saying link, Mark, Max, there we go, Maroon. Let's see. George says the button is not working. I want to buy now. All right. Can support resend the link to George? The button should be able to work actually. Reposted. Zahida says I got the link. Awesome. I'll repost it in the chat as well. And I already see a few coupons going out of the door, guys. So this is going fast. I see Mike saying link. Mike, we got you covered. Lori says great package. Awesome, Lori. And you were a pleasure throughout this webinar. I can't wait to see you on the inside, Lori. Let me know if you were able to get in. The link is in the chat box. I'll post it one more time. There you go. I see Mike asked for the link. Zahida got the link. Awesome. Let's see what else we got. I have to scroll back. Gord, Manny, Mike Slot, Steve, Sonny, Al, Latasha, Sean, Lynn. Let's see. Steve one says, what price will be able to sell the resale package as an affiliate? Yep. Bundle price includes all. Ask Gord. Yes, it does. Awesome, awesome, awesome. There we go. Now, this price won't be available for long. I can assure you of that. And when it comes to story marketing, this is something you must have right now before everybody does it, before there are tons of different apps out there that all cost a lot of money, before you're going to have to compete with a lot of people. All I ask you to do is grab it and upload a story right now, right now. And if you have to create a new Instagram account, do it. It takes 5 minutes. If you have to create a new TikTok account or maybe even a new Facebook, just do it and start uploading stories and add your audience as a friend. That's it. Those are the only two tasks you have to do. Now, if you're already more seasoned and established, maybe you already have a website, maybe you already have an audience, go at it and leverage stories to take things to the next level. I can assure you, it's so satisfying to see the views. It's so satisfying to see people actually comment on the stories, to click on the interactive elements, the polls you'll be putting out, but more importantly, seeing more and more people watch your story every single day. Let's see. Let me congratulate the people that are getting in. I see Sean Coleman saying, I got it, Sean. Congratulations, brother. Congratulations. Dirk says, Booyah, I got it, Dirk. Congratulations, man. You made a very wise and profitable decision. Randall says, I'm in. Awesome, brother. Congratulations, guys. You just made such, I don't know if you realize what kind of decision you just made. You are going to be at the prime of the new way of marketing. If I tell you there's still people trying to figure out what this story thing is, trying to see how does it work, how often do I have to post, you will already be able to produce 30 stories a day just like that, right? I see Sonny saying, I'm in. Sonny, congratulations, brother. Awesome. Latasha says, I'm working on it. Latasha, hurry up. Uh, I'm looking forward to see you on the inside. If you have any additional questions, that's also what we're here for. Um, Sean, oh my God, Sean, you crack me up, brother. Well, let me assure you, it is 100% worth it, my man. I'm glad you're in. Just all I ask from you is upload a story. Just take one of the templates. You have the converting templates ready to go. Put a call to action, upload. People are like, well, what the hell's this guy doing now? Well, let me see. Especially if it's your first time or you haven't posted stories a lot, and then now start seeing you post more frequently, people are going to gravitate towards you like they've never done before because every single day you're on top of the feed, right? Your competitors won't be able to produce that many stories that quickly every single day. So Facebook or any other platform for that matter is obligated to show yours over and over again because you produce new stuff over and over again, which gets you to the first and the top of the feed in the stories all day long. I see Mike is in. Congratulations. Michael Lang Lois is in. Awesome. Congratulations, brother. Karen is asking, what is the coupon? The coupon is a story bundle. Correct. Let me know if you got in, brother. It was a pleasure having you here on this webinar. And I think we're running out of coupons. With that being said, let me go ahead and check on that. So if anyone is still trying to get in and the coupon isn't working, you will know you've waited too long. I see Max saying, I got it, Max. Congratulations, brother. Max, since you were one of the last few people that got it, let me know if the coupon worked for you. So I know if it's still active. Steve says I'm in. Steve, my man, congratulations. Oh man, you guys are going to crush marketing in a way it has never been done before. We're on amongst the new era. 2023 is up ahead. Stories, reels, all of that content is going to be pushed more and more and more. You'll be able to dominate it and come out of nowhere, right? Where the other person is just adapting, trying to see how do I do this thing? Do I need to fill myself? What should I post today? You just drag and drop, put the call to action, and have high quality backgrounds. Like the realtor demo, that was beautiful. Imagine approaching a realtor and saying, I can do these kinds of story for you 24/7 all day long on each and every platform, plus on your website, showcasing your houses and having nice call to actions for people that need a house. I can assure you, my man will hook you up for a deal. Sean is just a comedian at this point. Sean, I'm not sure if you guys can see what my man is saying. Look, he said, I can always get another wife. Unlike this offer, this is a one-time offer. Sean, you're crazy, man. I love it. Max says my initially, but I got it done. Awesome, Max. Good to have you. Oh, and you managed to use the coupon. Perfect. Um, all right, Daniel, let me know if you're able to get in. I'm gonna put it one more time in the chat box. There we go. Let's see, let's see, let's see. Guys, the moment you're in, please go ahead, log in right away and produce a story. I just want you to see the power of it. I want you to see that, wow, it's this easy. And then actually go to whatever platform you chose to post a story on and see the views happening in real time. People are like, oh, this person all of a sudden appears in front of me. What is this about? And there's another secret that I haven't told you about. 3% of your audience is always ready to buy. Remember that. 3% of your audience is always ready to buy. Meaning, if you post a story every single day, you cannot miss that 3%. You will always be in front of them. So Karen needs some help. Karen, no worries, we're here for you. It won't accept my email. Okay. Do you have any other email that you can use by any chance? Just try that one. And Yvonne is in. I'm in. Coupon works. Congratulations, Yvonne. Congratulations. Super excited for you as well. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Michael says, I'm a complete new, will need help to set things up. Oh, that's perfectly fine. This is 100% new, be friendly without a doubt. We have proper trainings. Like I said, you get access to the masterclass, and it's really just a drag and drop game. But no worries, you'll be completely set. and before you know it, you're a seasoned entrepreneur when it comes to story marketing. As a matter of fact, it can happen the same day, right? This is not like another members area where you have to learn a lot and master it and test and try and understand. It's just applying, clicking the buttons, and producing. All right. Awesome. Michael says, sounds good, my friend. Perfect. Yvonne says, thank you, Raheem. I'm so excited. Awesome, Yvonne, and thank you for being here. I'm so excited for you as well. Latasha says, I don't know what's happening. I'm checking out with PayPal and the screen is not moving forward. Oh, sometimes that happens because just a lot of people are trying to get it at the same time. Sometimes you just have to refresh and that's it. Um, the contact email field is required. Heart song shop and Gmail. Okay, that's the second email. Oh, mm, maybe it's because of all the dots in between the the words. Karen, do you have an email without those dots in between?
Karen, what you could do is just put any random email, even
What
if
is the
it's
code?
incorrect, and
Ask
do that.
George. George, the code, if it still works, I hope for you, is story bundle. It's on the screen right here in big, right here, right? You guys can see my screen. I know a lot of you went to the website, but I'm still here. And on the slide, you can see the coupon code. It's lowercase letters, by the way. Um, Latasha, yes, got it now, and the password works. Awesome. Congratulations, Karen. That was the first one. Okay, so that should do it. Maybe Karen sometimes, and I'm just guessing at this point, is sometimes you have a space on. So let me kind of show you what I mean. Sometimes there's a space on that you're unaware of in the box, and you kind of have to backspace everything before you put it in your email. So if I go to the page right now, right, let me go here, boom. So when I put in my email, Latasha's in. Congratulations, Latasha. Congratulations. Now, when I put in my email and I leave a space, do you see the space? That sometimes just glitches the entire system. It errors it. So you want to make sure there's no space in front of it, just back, and make sure there's also no space in the beginning, because sometimes, like, if you do this one space, it might say, hey, my email's here, but that space, it registers as part of the email and it tells it that this ain't working, right? So maybe that's it. I caught myself sometimes having that issue. Other than that, it should work just fine. Maybe we'll have to find a different solution for you, because I would hate for you to miss out on something that you definitely want to grab your hands on. Let's see, it's a whole batch of new people got in. Latasha says, okay, great, I'm in. Congratulations. Yvonne says, thank you, Abby, for creating this. I believe answered to my prayer yesterday. Awesome, Yvonne. Your prayers have been heard. With that being said, you have something now that equips you to dominate socially in a way that used to be very difficult before, but now you have the opportunity to kind of restart and do it right. So I'm super excited for you. Let's see. Karen, let me know at a space at the beginning. I understand. Okay, cool. Yeah. So let me know if that's it. Maybe. I hope that was the problem. If not, I would have no idea. Other than maybe a lot of people just trying to get in at the same time. Um, Guys, at this point, what I'm going to do is I'm going to share a last chance link, meaning this will be your last chance to get in right now. And the people that were smart enough, they call them the early adopters, right? They're going to crush it. They're going to dominate. Stories are only going to get bigger. I don't know if you guys noticed, WhatsApp even has stories right now. I mean, what's that about? Even WhatsApp has stories. For those of you that use it, it's kind of a communication, messenger communication on the phone. Um, Even WhatsApp has stories. Like, come on, right? So it's only going to get bigger and bigger, and you want to make sure you are equipped and able to dominate it starting today. Um, let's see, Latasha is giving a tip. Also, just a tip with PayPal. I noticed when checking out the button to pay with PayPal first was on, and when I removed it to say just pay with my card, it went through. All right, that's a good one. Um, okay, so Karen's still having issue. Karen, we got your emails from the chat, or let me know what the best email is to contact you. You can send it privately to us. Or yeah, that's even better. Send an email to support at vineasx.com, and then I will send you kind of a manual link. Maybe that will work. I think that'd be better. Would love to have you in, and maybe a little bonus for the inconvenience. Um, Thomas says that was the hardest purchase I have ever done. Thomas, sometimes the hardest purchase are proven to be the most powerful ones. If it was easy, then it wasn't worth it. I see. There we go. Right, Karen, they just replied to you with that email. With that being said, guys, the last chance link, the final call link is in the chat box, meaning it's now or never. You've seen the entire complete package that you're getting. It is insane. Everything that's included, it's out of this world. You won't find a package this big at this price point, let alone a software that does all of this anywhere online. So rest assured that you'll be one of the few that will be able to do this starting today. I'm super excited for you. If there are any additional questions, I would love to answer them right now while the final call link is up. Let's see. The phone. George says, did you get my payment? Well, I can't see that right away, but let me know if it went through, brother. Then no, Karen, it's maybe you can't see. I'll put the link in here. Support at vineasx.com. Right? I just posted that support link in the chat, Karen, then you can see it, but I see support is also replying to you. Maybe you didn't notice that. The code story bundle indeed with no spaces in between. Perfect. Awesome, guys. I'm so pumped and excited for you because still, like I keep saying, I'm not even sure you know how powerful you're about to be. And at this point, all I can say before we end this webinar, you have two choices, right? The good old two choices is one, you try and master stories on your own and try to understand what you're doing and hope you do it right, or you get StoryReel, you get the masterclass, you learn our insane hacks and tactics that any newbie allows them to get their offer in front of the right audience at all times. If I could make that choice, I know exactly what I would do, even though the purchase might hurt, that is completely worth it. Now, last but not least, for the people that are really, really, really on the fence, that maybe have been burned before, even though we all know Abby stuff is just amazing, let alone his support and everything is just top notch. We still understand some people might be on the fence because of previous things they purchased online. We have a money back guarantee of 14 days. I'm not, if I'm correct me if I'm wrong, Abby. I think it's 14 days. And with that being said, you can go in, test drive the whole 9 yards, even produce some stories, heck, even make some money on our backs. And then after 14 days, say, hey, you know what? It's not for me. So it's completely risk free. Just get in, get it done. Um, I love this. Max said, I asked Anik Singhal, which is a pretty big guy in the scene, said if he knew a tool to do stories with graphics, and he said he didn't. Well, that's because there are not many of them out there. But now he does. Well, as a matter of fact, now you do, right? So, like I said, there a lot of people are not even aware of this tool right now, which is perfect for you to make sure you're one of the few to be able to produce at scale, to market at scale, and get your offer in front of the right audience. Ladies and gentlemen, that's it for me. I'm super pumped and excited. The link is in the chat box for last time. I think we extended a little bit on the story bundle coupon code. So if you still want to grab that beautiful discount, it's now or never. If you have any additional questions, you also know where to find us in terms of support. That's support at vineasx.com. We also have a dedicated support section inside the members area. So you're all good to go. Let me know, ladies and gentlemen, did you enjoy this training? Was it valuable? Did you learn a lot? Was it helpful? And are you happy with your purchase? Because if that's the case, then I am super happy as well, because I know my job here is done. I see, thanks, great presentation. So helpful, loved it, Raheem, learned a lot. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Congratulations, guys, congratulations. I see some people asking about a competition. Winners were already emailed automatically, right? And if you were not emailed, then you know you need to get this right now. Loved it, Raheem. You're welcome, Yvonne, and congratulations with your purchase. Laurie said, I actually learned a lot. That's important as well. Not just a webinar where it's just pitching, but you actually need to get value as well, right? Rahim and Abi, this is amazing. This is Sahida. Michelle says, loved it. Helpful webinar. This webinar was very good and the product looks awesome. Awesome, guys. That's it for me today. If you're still on the fence, like I said, we extended the coupon. The link is in the chat. Make sure you make a very wise and profitable decision for yourself here today. And if, for what it's worth, just test drive it, see if it's for you. And I know for a fact you will love it. Attend the masterclass that will turn you into a powerhouse. With that being said, I'll see you on the inside. Have a great and fantastic day. Congratulations with your purchase and talk to you soon.